Hello everyone, welcome to Taco Planet. I'm your host George, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a great day today. Hope you were able to accomplish whatever you set out to do. Hope you were able to experience a good little bit of luck. As for us over here at Taco Planet, a good little bit of news and then a little bit of concerning news with Bitcoin overall, which we'll get into the news segment. But first, let's of course review Taco Planet, all their channels, all their medias, and let's go. Starting of course as always with the YouTube channel, we are currently still at 26 subscribers. And our most recent video uploaded 23 hours ago is up to 5 views. Going on to the X/Twitter, we are up again in followers, all the way up to 39 followers, looking good on the X/Twitter. And then of course finally, certainly not least though, we are of course r/Taco Planet, our home base. This is an old estimate, 610 is what we were at yesterday. Refreshing the page now, and we can see we are now at 613 taco enthusiasts, up another 3. Very nice over here. And let's get into the price report. Of course, full disclaimer, this is not financial advice. I'm not a taco truck. I wish I was. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm not. I just like the token. And with that being said, let's get into the price report. So again, more or less holding its own. Unfortunately, technically down 2.55%. Market a little bit shaky on all fronts, but especially Bitcoin, and that's probably what dragged us down. So unfortunately, down on the day. You hate to see it, but I would really say I'm mainly focusing on Bitcoin. I know I've kind of harped on that the past few dailies, but I mean, I really think we're going to see it. And I mean, even right now, we're seeing, Bitcoin, hold its weight. I'll say this, 2.55%, that's bad. But I mean, it could have been a lot worse if Bitcoin had gapped down again, as it has been the past few days. Thankfully, it didn't. It was actually up today, which we'll get in a moment too in Bitcoin's price report. But yeah, reviewing Taco Token right here, I'm personally looking confident with it, especially if Bitcoin can recover, and we're about to talk about how Bitcoin may recover. So by all means, I'm liking tacos right here. I think they're a good buy. I've talked to a lot of people in the taco community. We're having a lot of newcomers buying them. I also have talked to a lot of vets just saying, hey, I'm kind of all in. I'm going to go in. Perfectly fine. As for me personally, I just like the taco. I'm going to forever hold it. It could go to $0. It could go to $1 million. I'm just kind of here for the long run. I still think we are extremely early on, in my personal opinion. But with all that being said, let's get into Bitcoin's price report. Of course, for disclaimer again, this is not financial advice. This is a construction zone. I just love Bitcoin. And with that being said, we can see, thankfully, Bitcoin was actually up today, 2.13%. And more importantly, it was able to stop the downtrend the past few days. Unfortunately, the past few days, we've been 10% down, 9% down, 6% down. It's just been a mess. But thankfully, we were able to stop it, at least momentarily for here. And hopefully, I talked about this a little bit more in the plunger video, but hopefully what we can do here is hold this price, maybe crab along a little bit longer than we did last time. We only crabbed for a week, so if we could crab for even 10 days this time, I'd feel really confident. We're hoping to crab and then build up some resistance, and then of course push for a new rally. It's been very hard, especially for fellow Reddit degens like me who bought at $10 per million. But hey, we're here for the long run, and by all means, if it goes down to $2 per million, or hell, even $1 per million, which it's not, but let's say hypothetically it did, right? Oh my goodness, that would be epic to buy at that point, right? I shouldn't say hypothetically, it's 100% possible. This thing could go to zero tomorrow. I think we're all aware of that, but in all reality, I don't think it will. I think there's a more likely chance a CEO of Kraken actually just come out full admits it and goes, hey guys, I've held my cone head for a while, my billet for a million. I'm just going to list down Kraken. Could you imagine what that would do to us? We would soar in a day. But anyway, I'm getting into pipe dreams now. Back to reality. Looking good on this front. If we could crab for a little bit more, it would look even better. But yeah, keep an eye on Bitcoin. Looking good. Let's hope it doesn't continue the downtrend. And finally, for price reviews, let's get into Bitcoin. I'm sorry, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the original, the OG, the true OG. So I talked about this a little bit more in Bitcoin's video. Not Bitcoin's video, in everything messed up. In Plunger's video, a little bit more movement today. I mean, by I say a little bit more, I mean like it went from 0.08%, what it was the past few days, to now we move full percentages, a whole percentage right now, 0.56%. That's massive considering we've been crabbing for the past few days. Unfortunately, still down from the 45 point we were at earlier, and technically still down in the past few hours. I know a lot of people were talking about this on Twitter. They were fearing that. Me personally, again, not my financial advice, just the opinion of a degen, but in my personal opinion, I'm not. It just looks like a more exaggerated version of this, and much more importantly, I don't think any of this matters. I think it's all going to come down to the ETF news. And of course, with that being said, without any further ado, let's get into the ETF news. So, SEC reissues a warning to crypto holders. Basically, hey, we haven't technically approved it yet. Don't think we're going to approve it. So we were talking about this in the earlier daily, multiple earlier dailies, but especially yesterday's daily. A lot of companies and a lot of people are prepping as if the ETF is already approved. That isn't true. It has to go through the SEC, and it's going to go through the SEC sometime this upcoming week. We will have an answer sometime this week by the 10th, I believe. However, for now, we don't know. But a lot of companies, especially a lot of small companies, small trading companies, were already preparing as if the ETF got launched. However, they didn't have some, secret news. They didn't like have inside, market trade. No, they were just like us, degens at heart, and were already prepping for something they realistically should have known could possibly not happen. So of course a lot of people saw this and they're like, oh my gosh, it's a guaranteed thing. And the SEC basically just coming out here and saying, hey, no, not a guaranteed thing. I'm not going to scroll too deep down because I had an issue with CoinDesk the other day where they showed us porn and almost got the channel banned. Thankfully they didn't. Well, they did, but we were able to, cut it out of the clip before it got us. But yeah, but point being is I don't want to scroll down and take that risk on Cointelegram. I would hope they would be better, but you never know. It's crypto out here. So yeah, all of that to be said, guys, just keep an eye out for this upcoming week. Don't put 100% faith in everything. Me personally, if I had to say, I would say we're still more likely to get approved than not. That's just me personally, though, and I am extremely biased. But either way, though, don't go all in and, oh, yeah, it's definitely going to get approved. Oh, yeah, it's definitely not going to get approved. Just wait for it to get decided, and then we can watch the price action on pretty much everything unfold. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, Bitcoin, all the RCAs, Plunger, Taco, everybody, right? Just got to get to that point, and then we can see it. And we're right here. We're seeing even Bitcoin, kind of just crabbing along, waiting for this announcement. So by all means, it's going to be great when it comes out. We're definitely going to cover it here on the channel. And yeah, that will truly do it for us today, guys. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. One more thing. The word of the day is history. History. So if nobody below has commented history, comment history and your Polygon address, and you will win word of the day, and I will send you 1,505 taco tokens. So again, all you gotta do is look down, make sure nobody's commented history. If you're the first, you win. Comment history, your Polygon address, and you win the word of the day, and I'll send you your tacos. And yes, that will truly do it for us today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing if you're not already and checking us out on X and on Reddit. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, and have a great rest of your day.